The real question for today, will the PT GT fit in the garagey wajy? I don't know. Look at this. Lots of room here. Even a little bit of room there. Just, you know, just enough. But here, this is the piece de resistance. Look at all this room I have to... Well, I mean, it's not like... Well, it's enough. I could be under the hood doing things and getting things and turning around and... Honestly, this... I think it's just like, it's very tight on the back end, but this feels like as much space as I have with the RX-7, which is good because we need to do some this basic stuff under here. Part of the reason why I started with detailing the PT GT is because I was actually waiting for this box of stuff to come in, which I think anytime that you end up buying a new to you vehicle, it's important you kind of take care of the basics because you don't know the history of it. So, I definitely know the wipers are absolutely trash. So, 3 new wipers. What else have we got in here? Oh, I'm assuming this is coolant. That's my guess. Yes. 2 things of coolant because we're going to drain the coolant and make sure that our vehicle stays cool and also hot. Synthetic motor oil. What else do we got? An oil filter. Oh, the sun's changing light here. And spark plugs as well. You gonna focus? I also have spark plug wires coming and a couple other small things, but they're not here yet. But I thought, I kind of want to keep driving this around a little bit to figure out what the problems are, even though there's having a brake light on, an airbag light on, maybe not the best, but again, we're figuring it out. So we're gonna change it out, hopefully gonna change the coolant, put in some new spark plugs, and see what happens. If nothing else, we'll feel better knowing that the fluids are good, and it's not like on old crusty oil or old bad coolant that could actually really hurt the engine. Hello!
You get that, everybody? We really don't want those fluids.
Look at my coffee girl. My coffee girl's here. I thought it might be worse. It's not too dark brown, but it does look like it's maybe overfilled a little, which is, you know, that we're going to do. Yeah, let's drop the oil. Actually, I have a better idea. Ramps. Never mind. Rub on the bumper. That won't work. See that red right there? Yeah. We'll just do this old school here, which look at the lighting. It's nice. Clearance is not like real thick here. But the fortunate thing is that right there, the little ribs, that's my oil pan. And right there, I think, that's my drain plug right here. It means I can reach it without having to jack this up, hopefully. Let's talk about oil changes. Lots of different people who watch this channel, but just the basics of an oil change. Your vehicle has lots of moving parts in the engine. They need lubrication, or else it would be metal on metal. That is bad. Over time, your oil breaks down, as well as other like dirt, crud stuff gets in there, and the oil gets dirty, and then it can't lubricate properly. Whole theory behind it. Changing your oil is actually pretty easy conceptually. All you need to do is find the drain plug on the bottom of your engine after you've warmed it up. You pull off the drain plug, all the oil falls out into a oil catch pan like this. You wait for all the oil to drain out. When the oil's drained out, you're going to take a filter, which actually constantly filters your oil, even though it still gets dirty, but you want to change the filter. You take off the old filter, you put on the new filter after you rub some oil on here and make sure that this rubber ring didn't come off the old one. put that in, and then you fill it up with the amount of oil that your manual says you're supposed to put in, and you kind of keep checking on your dipstick to make sure you don't overfill it because you don't want to do that. That's basically an oil change. It's not that hard other than it's dirty work. But even though it's not that hard, I don't like doing it on our minivan. I let somebody else do that because, I don't know. I like doing it on my cars. Does that make me lazy? You only probably save 15 or 20 bucks. Maybe, depending where you go change your oil. So there's maybe not a good reason to do it yourself unless you just kind of want to, which is me. It's the fun of it. It's fun. It can be fun. Oftentimes, depending where they put the filter, if it's in a really tough spot, then it sucks changing your oil. RX-7, super easy, red on top, easy to see. This one, no idea. It would be much easier if I had a hoist with any leverage. I know what you're thinking, why didn't I steal it in the first place? Great question. I can't get the nut because I can't get it under there to get any leverage. I don't have enough space, and you don't you should not be working on a car with just a jack, and jack stands and eater at my dad's. So I'm gonna have to go get some jack stands, get it up nice and high so I can get under there safely. See, this is why you just pay a professional and don't do it yourself. I want to figure it out, so it's fine. Okay, it is actually much later. And I had to run for supper. I had to run and basically get jack stands, which got the vehicle up, and it is nicely secured on jack stands on all four corners because, well, if I die, my wife would kill me. Or if I became horribly mangled, somehow it compromised my ability to help her with the children. That would not be good. So, sorry, anyway, let's just try and get back to the original thing that we kicked off this whole video trying to do, change the oil. And it'll be easier now. Anyway, look, we found our oil filter, which we needed to find, and this is a drain plug, and it's much easier to access now. That, right there, see this? Look at, we got room under here, it's great. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there we go. Hey. Other important update. This was the filter I originally got. Not the right filter. This is for the turbo engine. This is for the not turbo engine. Anyway, it's a good thing I didn't do that earlier. So, got that. And this is a little oil filter wrench you can stick on the end. It helps you get them off because otherwise they can be hard. Let's keep going. Oh man. Can you see that? You see how much space you got there between, it's like a finger width, and this isn't even close. Ugh. Remember how this is like the easiest, cheapest, most common thing that a professional does on a car? Just an oil change, 50 bucks, get it done. And I've spent literally all day Just trying to, oh man. But it's fun, right? That's the joy of it, trying to figure it out. I am actually still having fun. But I think I have to end the video because I can't get the oil filter off. And it's been an entire day, an entire video. Can you imagine when I get serious about doing anything? It's a learning though. I love learning. Oh man. Okay.
Don't worry, in the end, we got her done. The oil was changed, the filter was taken off, we got the engine cleaned up, we got the coolant dropped, we got new windshield wipers on. We managed to get these nasty old spark plugs out of there and get some new ones in there, along with some new spark plug wires and this Watts link bell thing on our car, and started tackling the rust, which, well, there's actually a lot of it. And because of it, honestly, I don't know how long this car lasts, but that's not the point. The point is about the learning. It's about the challenging. It's about the growing. It's about trying something that I haven't done a ton of, which is working on cars and seeing what I can get done and cleaned up. And it's not always fun. Sometimes it's frustrating, but the end result is always so satisfying. And over the course of a few days, we got a lot done. And that felt awesome. And it was also painful, but we did it. So, end vlog.